Steve Rawlings is the proprietor of 10 Anytime fitness gyms throughout the Hunter region. He was at the forefront of the franchise expansion, opening the first Australian outlet in Muswellbrook in 2008. His experience as an entrepreneur has been embedded as a franchisee, having previously owned 5 Eagle Boys franchises in the Upper Hunter. However, he realised that this ownership didn't align with his personal values and commitment to fitness, which is when he sold the businesses and began looking for a different opportunity. Steve's experiences have taught him the importance of market cycles, the value of a team, and that cash flow is king. Welcome, Steve. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, great to be here, Holly.
To begin, can you tell us about the journey that led you to start your own business?
I guess the journey started when I was probably 13. I used to grow carnivorous plants, which is a bit strange, but we used to get these pots in from Queensland, I built this little kind of place to grow them in, and we were growing them and selling in the local markets, and that kind of went on for a few years, and that was pretty fun. And then from there, I guess, like most kids, I got a job at McDonald's, and then I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, and then I finished year 12 and did an electrical apprenticeship, and after that, I guess I was working at Eagle Boys Pizza, delivering pizzas, and one night I was chatting to the owner in Tamworth, and we're chatting, and he goes, "Oh, why don't you buy one?" And I went, "Oh, that sounds like a good idea." At the time it was a bit hot, it was the middle of summer, so I was doing air conditioning. So I was crawling around through air conditioning, so it was really hot, and I went, "Oh yeah, okay, I might do that." So I spoke to my parents, we kind of put a bit of a plan together, I had a little bit of money saved up, and about 6 months later I opened up an Eagle Boys Pizza in Muswellbrook, which was about 2 hours from where I lived. I was about 22, 23. And it was funny because each week I used to fax my bank statements to Mum and Dad, and they reconciled it for me. I said, "Yep, you're good." And that's kind of how that started. Then we put another one in Singleton about 2 years after that, and I bought Tamworth and then put another one in Tamworth. And that kind of led to, it was a big learning journey, but I really enjoyed myself, yeah.
So did you always know you wanted to be an entrepreneur then?
I think I always knew that I wanted to have more than, I guess, just having a job and just having a normal life and going through the motions, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do growing up, I guess, and it wasn't until I went into Eagle Boys that I realised that that's where I was good at and I excelled at that. And so to a lot of young people as well, I guess you don't know going through high school. I didn't even do commerce in year 11 and 12. I thought, what's the point? I finished year 12 and actually got a business. I could have went to uni in Coffs Harbour to do a business degree, and I thought, why would I want that? And then 3 years later, I was in business, for myself, I guess, So I think with sport, but it played a big role growing up in my life as well. So I guess that, I think, the parallels with sport and business, I feel are really close. So that's, I think, being like, I used to be really big with sport, with hockey growing up, and I think that kind of, for whatever weird reasons, inspired me as well to create my own business at the moment.
Steve, what's one action or task you ensure you incorporate into your diary each week?
Probably this year I thought for my New Year's resolution, cliche, I thought that I really thought about it and go, what's something that all the people that are really successful have been doing, and I'm going to just follow that this year. And the worst thing about it, one thing, was the more and more I read, everyone was doing it as successful, but it was getting up at 5:30 in the morning and creating a morning ritual, meditating for 10 minutes, having a power smoothie, having a workout, and being back home by 7 o'clock in the morning. So I've been managing to do that probably 5 days a week so far. And even this morning I did it when my 3-year-old was up at 11:30 last night. So I got up at 5:15 this morning. But I feel by doing that, it gives me and I plan my day as well. I spend 20 minutes planning the day. I've been meditating for 10 minutes with this cool meditation app, which I find challenging, but I'm getting better. I just find that kind of each day, and then going to the gym in the morning because I'm really busy, and even like my gym's actually next to my office. I'm finding that, to me, I think is probably the best thing I'm doing at the moment each day or each week.
What do you attribute your success to?
I think the number one thing is finding a market that you're really passionate about and you understand, and just backing yourself just to have a go. I think that's probably the main two things. If there's no market there and you don't understand it, you'll just be really frustrated. And I've done that a couple of times. I thought this is really cool to go into here, and I didn't understand it. Where I guess the fitness market I understood really well, and when I went into it 10 years ago, it was the first Anytime Fitness going into Australia. So there's this massive market for 24-hour gyms. So that's what I feel is probably the two big things, and just back yourself and just have a go, and that's what I did with Anytime Fitness.
And to finish today, Steve, what local entrepreneur do you find inspiring?
There's a lot I find inspiring. I guess one that particularly took my attention, and the fact that my kids go to school together as well. It's Michael Hope from Hope Estate. I read an article about him probably 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and it's just in the Herald here, just about how when he was in his early 20s, he just had a go as well, and went into some pharmacies, did 4 or 5 or 6 or something pharmacies really, really quickly, and then he's evolved that, into what he did in the Hunter Valley, and now he's produced an amazing business, and with what he's passionate about in the Hunter Valley, and I think that's a really, really cool story from where he started to where he is now.
Definitely, I think that's a great note to finish on. Thank you so much for your
No
time
worries.
today.
Thanks, Holly. Appreciate it.